Hi, I'm Amanda Shook, the executive chef at Clabber Girl in Terre Haute, Indiana, and we are getting ready to make a steak and Guinness pie. This is a pie we've served over the years at cooking classes and evening dinners. It's always been very popular. This is our version of this. So we'll just get started. I have about a tablespoon of olive oil in this saute pan. I'm going to add onions. We will post the recipe, so if I don't give amount, you'll be able to get it online. We will saute that for a couple minutes until the onion starts to brown, and then to that we will add celery, carrot, and mushroom. You can use any type of mushroom. I have white button, portobello, makes a really nice one too. And garlic and rosemary. And salt and pepper. A little more salt. So we will cook this down until the carrot gets soft and the celery starts to get a little translucent and the mushrooms break down and release some of their liquid. About probably 4 to 5 minutes. At that point, we're going to add a tablespoon of butter and our beef. So this is top sirloin. You can use any type of good quality steak, something that's fatty, a brisket. I like the top sirloin because it's nice and marbled. Just cut into chunks. And we will add that to our pot as well and give it a good stir. The cooking time on this will obviously be a little longer. I'm moving it along. And at that point, we'll add a good heaping tablespoon of flour. This is going to help thicken up your broth when you add your Guinness to it. And it'll coat the beef a little bit. And you'll stir that really well. And just let everything cook down. At that point, our magic ingredient is our Guinness beer. So an entire bottle. Sometimes I put a little extra if I'm in the mood for it. And it'll come up to not quite cover the beef, but just below the surface level of the beef, and that's what you want. You'll stir that really well. At that point, you can cook it on the stovetop for 2 to 3 hours or at medium heat, or you can put it in the oven at 350 for the same amount of time, whatever you're more comfortable with. And then it comes out looking like so. Got this really thick, meaty beef stew. At that point, we're going to stir in another one of our good ingredients, which is aged white cheddar cheese, about a cup. Stir that really well. And then we're ready to assemble our pie. So I have a prepared pie pan, just sprayed with some cooking spray, and store-bought puff pastry that I've just rolled out to about a 1/4 inch thick. We'll lay that in our pie pan and pour our filling in. And then to make it extra cheesy, we're going to use an additional cup of white cheddar over the top. Another piece of puff pastry. And then now to seal this, this is meant to be rustic, so we don't have to get too delicate with our pie crust. I just roll and pinch all the way around. And it's nice to have this kind of big ropey edge on it. Very rustic, and it gives you extra crust to sop up the stew with when you're eating. So just go around, double check that it's all pinched shut. And then with a paring knife, we're going to cut to vent. And egg wash. So this is just a beaten egg. No water added or anything like that. And you're going to put a nice thick layer of this egg across the entire pie, making sure to get this ropey crust we created. And now our pie is ready to bake. Okay, so you'll bake your pie at 350 for about 40 minutes, and will come out looking like this. You're looking for crispy pastry and nice even browning. At that point, you know that your pie is finished, and you'll pull it out, let it rest for about 10 minutes. So let's dig into our pie, let you see the finished product. There we go.